Now that we've been rid of ourselves of the strangely present anchor, I wanted to show off what the Mirror Buster does. It only bounces off pellet weapons like the Metal's shoot and Sniper Joe's shoot, but I mean, it's good. It's a good weapon, but I mean, since you only have it for one level, it's kind of... I like Carry better, personally. But it's time to challenge this castle. And there is something that kind of bugs me about the Mega Man Game Boy games, is that the castles... Well, let me put it this way. I want you to look at how long the video is. Just take a check, see, look how long the video is. This does include... I'll say that beating the game includes credits, yes. However, this castle and all of the Game Boy Mega Man castles are fucking long. Holy shit, are they long. And the problem is that the Game Boy doesn't exactly give you very lenient starting points. So, like, if I died here, I would go all the fucking way back to the beginning. Like, usually I don't care, I'll leave a lot of deaths in if I'm playing, but the problem is that if I were to die and go all the way back, I would have wasted too long, it would have taken too much time, so I have to do a shitload of takes for these castles. This, I think, is probably about where the starting point is. If I died, I'd come back here, which is very nice, right smack dab in some big eyes. But Ice Slasher, it's my hero in this stage. There we go, just cut him down to size. I wish I was George Takei. I would kill to be George Takei. Not George Takei now, because then I'd be alive for like a maximum of 30 years, but like, you know, George Takei in his prime. Okay, anyways, enough wishful thinking. This part is a little difficult. And like, have Carry equipped, it's easy to cheese it. There are a lot of those jumps, and they look... I don't know how they look to you. I assume you think they look easy, but these jumps, where you have to fall on one platform and jump up to another one, are kinda fucking difficult, and there's like 6 of them, or 4. Okay, this is the 3rd one, let's see how many there are. They're just difficult for me. And now that the end's in sight, just use Carry and jump over. There are 3, but I mean, they're tough. You have to really know what you're doing, and I rarely do. But I don't know, just believe me when I say they're difficult, so you might want to abuse Carry a little bit. And dump some pig's blood on her. Now, I mentioned earlier, there are a couple ways to take care of these scissor guys. Ice Slasher's one of them. But be careful, because obviously it's not going to last that long. And you don't want to let it hit you. But the other one is Flash Stop. Time Stopper. Time Stopper freezes them and lets you run through. But obviously you can't... You might have been able to jump over that pair of scissors, I'm not sure. But that's alright. And I figured out Bubble Lead is really good against those guys. I like that. Kind of. I don't really care that much, but... And guess what, Pippies, because I guess they wanted to rip off Crash Man's level. It's not really a rip-off, though, because they made the game, so I don't know. But Thunderbeam can be our guide. Fall down the ladder because I forgot to not do that. And hide out, because I don't want to get hit by these lasers. And get the birds, Shit, no, never mind, I'm okay. I don't know, I kind of want to farm for some health, but I don't want to that badly, so fuck it. And yes, I know you're coming, birds, but I ceased to stop you. This is our second stop point. Like, if I died now, I would come back here. And that's pretty shitty, so I'm trying to get these walls... Oh, okay. Well, I'll charge up and break it. The only weapon that does that is Atomic Fire, I found out. Because I think I actually just tried every single weapon. Can I get up here? Yes. Yeah, I think I actually tried every other weapon. Wow. That sucks. Atomic Fire, the only thing you are any good for is those walls. Oh, I apologize sincerely. Atomic Fire isn't the only weapon... Atomic Fire is... Yes, it breaks those walls, but it's not the weapon I forgot to try. Probably should have had carry out, but I didn't. Now I guess I just gotta look silly. How about that? I can only use it once more. Should I use it again? No. I'll just use Mirror Buster and let this Sniper Joe kill himself, because what else is he gonna do? Fucking buffoon. God damn it. Alright. Don't do it. I just realized the path that I took with the Atomic Fire doors, they're a little more difficult. So I don't know why you would bother getting up there just to take a harder path. That seems dumb to me. But I didn't make the game. Gee, like, why is this castle still fucking going on? Okay, here we go. This is a tough spot. Gotta time it pretty careful. Or not, you don't have to. Clearly. But thank fucking God, we're finally at the last goddamn boss. Of course, who is it? It's Wily with a fucking glowing soul patch. Alec Beam does not do that much. In fact, I died. Awesome. Alright, let's try something else. Quick boomerangs. Let's see what they do. Because obviously the weak point's the mouth. I'm just gonna try and get this guy out of here. Because, I don't know, this is kind of a tough section for me. Just for me, though, but I'm not that good, so don't, like, think that this is tough for people that are actually legitimately good. And, just like they're gonna do in a lot of other games, the weapon that's the hardest to hit things with sometimes, or the weapon that seems the least good, is Wily's weakness. The Mirror Buster is his weakness. And the only thing you really have to worry about is having your back turned when he shoots those bullets, and that little, like, mouser head from Ninja Turtles flying at you. Otherwise, like, it's really not that hard to avoid that thing. I'm just trying to focus on hitting it and just killing Wily. And of course, if you run out of Mirror Buster for whatever reason, which you probably shouldn't unless you were really using it like an asshole in the castle, you are dead. There's nothing you can do, you can't get more Mirror Buster. But it's irrelevant now, because Wily's crying and appears that he's pissing his pants, probably. Mega Man looks on in solemn rage. And of course, by beating Wily once, his castle explodes. I hope that that rocket was carrying me and not him. And this is something that I believe most, if not all, of the Mega Man Game Boy games do. Give you a little black screen of credits, and they have Mega Man looking on. Not always in space, though. And well, mostly in space. But they tell you the names of the robots, which is, I guess that's interesting if you're a nerd. And they show you who they are. And unfortunately, though, these names are all the Japanese names, because I guess they didn't feel like, I don't know, being smart about it and changing them around a little bit. And I'll show you one name that proves that they did not care to translate the names. So, stay with me, won't you? You should probably turn off the video, because I sincerely doubt I have anything of any merit to say at this point. And the credits go on for a while. Well, how are you guys doing? I'm curious, because, I mean, there's nothing really to comment on until I get to the Japanese guy. How are you guys doing? I'm pretty good. I'm probably gonna cook at DiGiorno in a little bit to get in my fucking plug. If DiGiorno wants to sponsor this guy, which is me, that's cool. They probably don't, because I have... The people that would be hearing about this probably already like pizza. They don't need any encouragement. But I'm telling you guys, if you want something tasty, get a DiGiorno pepperoni and stuffed crust. This shit's the mad notes, I'm telling you. I guess it only applies to music. Oh, okay, just don't even look at this guy. Don't even give him attention. He's just being a cunt. There you go! What does that mean to us? I don't know. It means something something. But that's alright. That's okay. They made a pretty good game. Other than, like, they didn't really explain Anchor that much. And these faces of the Robot Masters kind of look goofy. I don't really get them. I don't know why they didn't just use the in-game sprites. This feels like it. This obviously took more work, so I don't know why they did it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't complain. Iceman's head kind of looks like a heart. I guess I can't complain that they did more work. It's just kind of it's just strange to me that they bothered doing it, because it seems like it's a really inconsequential change. But regardless. I don't know, I don't need to get mad at Capcom. They made a good game. Then they did a shitty one. And then they made some more good ones. He-Man's so fucking high. It's ridiculous. Quickman. Just goofy little nose. And, you know, looking at Flashman, I'm curious how they got to him, like... Hold on. Fuck you. Anyway, Flashman, I'm kind of surprised, because a lot of people think shit like, oh, Mega Man got such ridiculous Robot Masters. Yeah, well, Flashman was pretty goddamn ridiculous, let's be honest here, folks. He was really early on, too, man, I'm surprised. Oh well, they've kept the games pretty good. And then they fucked up with 5. So. Anyways. Enough negativity, man. This was a good game. It was very short, but I mean, that's just... It equals out, because a lot of parts are very difficult unless you practice for a while. Like, I don't know. But they thanked me for playing, but much more importantly, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. It's too kind of you. I hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't, that's okay too. This is a free country. But if you didn't, tell me why, and I'll try and fix that. Unless I don't, I forget. Bye.